My name is Samuel Mueller. I produced the movie my name is Sam Mueller. I produced A Night to Remember for the 48-Hour Film Festival. I actually stole the crew from previous festivals where Brian Prom had been the producer for the festivals. That's kind of where we started, was with a base crew, and then I just opened it up to anybody else, shot out a message on the Facebook. Ended up getting 24, which kind of shocked me. I wasn't expecting to be leading such a large team.
I am Julia, and I acted and wrote.
We had a very current way of doing teamwork. We tried to do the Skype collaboration this year. We hooked up a computer so that we could talk to him over speakerphone and bounce ideas back and forth with him.
I like that somebody gets hit.
Okay.
Working with Fletch was fun. He had a different style. We brainstormed ideas, and then we just went ahead and wrote our script for like 40 minutes, and we came back to see, okay, which direction went the best way.
I like your pedophile.
One of the scripts that got scratched was Les, the character that they gave us. I thought it sounded like a pedophile name, so I wrote that in there. I don't know.
It was really fun because of the fact that it's something that you're learning every single time. You learn what works, what doesn't work, and this was definitely an experiment that I think was a great success because I'm really proud of the way that the script turned out this year.
My name is George Sebescu. The spelling is S-I-R-B as in boy, A-S-K-U, and I was the director for this film. When I first read the script, I have to say that I was pleased that it was a story. There was a story there. There was a beginning and a middle and an end.
My name is Jim Bertram, and I was the storyboard artist for A Perfect Night. The most challenging thing to do when converting a script into a storyboard is to try to make continuity to the ideas visually. A storyboard artist works very closely with the director and the DP, especially with the director. And we go back and forth, and we're kind of throwing ideas at each other, and again, I like to provide additional ideas and say, what if we did this, or what if we add this, and then we just kind of filter through our concepts until we have something that builds on the story.
I got to give a lot of thanks to the writing team for having written something that's pretty concise and nice and short and sweet.
My name is Scott Whitrock, and I was the director of photography for the film this weekend.
My name is Derek Sylvester. I was the associate producer for A Perfect Night.
After looking at the storyboard, one of the biggest concerns that I had was how we were going to shoot into the side of a moving car.
I knew that we had to put a car on a trailer and build a big old mount for camera work and everything else. And I'll tell you, I was really excited about that.
Our final solution ended up being using some planks and basically sticking off the side of this trailer as we're driving around.
I haven't seen any photos. I know that there were guys taking photos of it the whole time. I would love to see it. It goes by in such a blur. I've always wanted to do something like that. I knew it could be done, and I was really lucky that there were plenty of motivated people that also said we could do it. We had a lot of opportunity to be creative in that aspect, and I think it's fun.
To be serious, okay, there's things sticking out like 4 feet from the side of the trailer, all right? If you're driving normally, you'd probably run into cars and stop signs and parking signs and so forth. So yeah, it was a bit stressful.
The car setup with the car on the trailer and Derek driving the truck, that was quite interesting.
All right, so basically I'm gonna be driving here, turning right at the stop sign, going down this way, going up, left, 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 and keep going around this block over and over again.
I didn't really get too dizzy driving around that block. I must have drove around that block at least maybe 80 to 100 times. I'm not 100% sure, but it was a lot of times.
I was surprised that no one got hit or a cop didn't pull us over.
When it comes to locations, I would say that we did really well.
Oh, DB Searles was such an amazing location. We had the entire second floor all to ourselves. There were no customers.
Even though it worked well, you know, it's not a studio. You deal with, do we have enough power? Is it too dark? How do we accent this? And most importantly, how does this help us tell this story?
It was fantastic. It was perfect.
What's my name? You don't know my name? Seriously, what am I, chopped liver? Brian Prom, B-R-I-A-N, thank you very much, P-R-O-M, just like the dance. What did I do? I was the editor for the 48-hour film of 2011 with the team name of One Last Shot. Editor, in my mind, should have some creative license, but on the same note, everyone's in the team together, and every person on the team, from the writer, the director, the producer, even just the PAs, they all have a different perspective on the story, and we need to work together to take the different perspectives and put into one solid, polished piece. By far, the final scene in the bar there, and I'm not going to give away too many details, so you got to watch our film. That came together the best, and I do attribute that to a well-written script, a well-executed shoot by the director and the lighting and grip crew, as well as complementing all that with a well-edited pace and whatnot. It was just, I think it's art.
The convict and the old lady were equally creepy.
Who's creepier or who's more hilarious?
Old deaf grandmother.
I was definitely afraid of our convict, that's for sure. Look, I'm a small and meek man.
They're shifty. Shifty, I tell you.
I'm pretty sure that the creepy convict is actually married to the creepy old woman.
I think the convict was the creepiest person.
That is just the weirdest combo I've ever seen in my life.
He ran kind of weird.
I hope the film turns out really great.
For my own satisfaction, I hope it's an incredible success or a giant flop. I would like to be booed off stage or have roses thrown. One or the other. Anything in between, we didn't do our job.
I think we have a really good chance at placing this year in the contest.
You know, Sunday, usually Sunday late morning, early afternoon, you see it all coming back together. It's just like, all right, we've got a chance.
I think we gave it a good run for its money, and I'm excited to see the competition against it.
Well, I was there on the day they sold the cars for the Queen, and when the lights all went out, we watched our lives on the screen. I hate the ending myself, but it's